Do you want to speak English more fluently? Well, one way to do that is to improve your vocabulary. It's to improve the number of phrases that you know. In today's lesson, we are going to go over 5 very useful phrases. Let's go. In today's lesson, we are going to go over some intermediate to advanced collocations. We will go over 5 of these collocations. If this is your first time joining me, then a collocation is when we put 2 or 3 words together to make a new vocabulary phrase. If you've joined me before, you know I've done a lot of these lessons. I'm making a series of collocation vocabulary lessons. I will usually give you 5 new phrases, and I'll give you a mini test at the end of the lesson to test to see if you understand what each of these phrases means. These lessons are very, very important because it builds up your vocabulary. The more words and the more phrases that you know, the more you can speak. The more you speak, the more fluent you become. So it's very important that you watch this lesson and you build up your vocabulary so you can speak English more fluently. As I said, today is an intermediate to advanced lesson. So some of these phrases will be a little bit difficult, but don't worry. I will explain each collocation. I will give you an example sentence. And like I said before, I will give you a quiz at the end. So, shall we start? Let's go with number 1. The first collocation is pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention means that you watch, you listen, or you look at something or someone very carefully and with interest. So you're going to watch, listen, look at something or someone very carefully and with interest. A good example sentence for this collocation is, if you pay attention in class, you will get good grades. If you pay attention in class, you'll get good grades. Number 2, second collocation for today is have a feeling. Have a feeling. This means that I think or I believe something, but this is based on my guess or my emotion. So I believe something because of my emotions or I'm guessing. Okay, so that's have a feeling. A great example sentence for this is, I had a feeling you would say that. I had a feeling you would say that. So I believed that you would say that. I had a strong emotion or I guessed that you would say that. So if you believe something, then we can say I have a feeling. So again, I had a feeling you'd say that. Number 3, keep in touch. Keep in touch. This means that you continue to talk or write to someone. You continue to talk to them, you continue to write to them, even if you are not together. Maybe you are in different locations. So if you keep in touch, that means we continue to communicate. A great example sentence for this is, do you still keep in touch with your high school friends? Do you still keep in touch with your high school friends? Okay, so we've gone over 3 of the collocations from this lesson. How are they? Did you understand these 3? If they are a little bit difficult, you can always rewatch the explanation. And don't worry, we also will have a test at the end. So it will help you to further understand this. Also, if you think these vocabulary words, these collocations are helpful, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Also, don't forget to share this video as well. Number 4, the 4th collocation today is kill time. Kill time. Kill time means that you need to fill the time before you have to do something that you have planned. So you need to fill the time before you do something that you have planned. For example, let's say that I have an appointment, but the appointment is in 1 hour. And now I have nothing to do. So I have 1 hour of waiting. So I will find something to do in this time before my next appointment. So we say kill time. A good example sentence for this is, I need to kill time before my next appointment. I need to kill time before my next appointment. So that means I need to do something to fill that time, to make the time pass before my next appointment. Number 5, the 5th collocation today, and this is an advanced collocation. This is go dark. Go dark. This is a newer collocation, and this means that you will stop all communication with people. You will remove yourself from social media. So no YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We remove ourselves from all social media. We stop communicating either for a short time or for a long time. So that means you go dark. You stop communicating, or you stop, putting yourself on social media. A good example sentence for this is, I'm going to go dark until I finish my report. I'm going to go dark until I finish my report. So this sentence means I have to write a report. Maybe it's very important. Maybe it's a very big report. So I'm going to go dark. I'm going to go dark. That means I'll stop talking to my friends and family. I won't use social media. I will cut myself from society because I need to focus on my report. So I'm going to go dark until I finish my report. Okay, so how did you do? Do you understand all 5 of these collocations? This is a mix of intermediate and advanced collocations. If you have any questions about these phrases, please ask me down below. I'm always available. So if you leave a message, if you leave a question, I will respond to you. I'm here to try to help you to improve your English. Now, in this lesson, how do we know if we understand? the best way is to try to test ourselves. So that brings us to the active part of this lesson. In this part of the lesson, I will give you a sentence, and the sentence will have a blank space. I want you to choose the correct collocation vocabulary phrase to complete the sentence. So we went over 5 vocabulary phrases. Please choose one to make the correct sentence. Question number 1. I something that something is wrong. Okay, so what collocation will you choose to complete this sentence? The correct answer for this collocation is, I have a feeling that something is wrong. So I believe, I have a feeling in my stomach something is wrong. Another very similar phrase to have a feeling is gut feeling. Gut feeling. Gut, this means stomach. So gut feeling is a feeling that I have inside. I don't know why, but I have a feeling inside that I believe something is true. So we can say I have a feeling that something is wrong. Another example is I have a gut feeling that something is wrong. Okay, so there's a bonus vocabulary word for you. Number 2, the celebrity suddenly something on social media, leaving fans worried. What is your answer? Okay, the correct answer here is the celebrity suddenly went dark. The celebrity suddenly went dark on social media, leaving fans worried. So that means the celebrity cut all communication on social media. They stopped using social media. Number 3, during the lecture, remember to something, as the professor will go over important concepts. What is your answer? Okay, my answer for this is, during the lecture, remember to pay attention. Remember to pay attention, as the professor will go over important concepts. So this means the professor will talk about very important things. So it's very important that you pay attention, you focus. Number 4, after graduation, we made a promise to something, but our busy lives made it hard. What is your answer? Okay, my answer for this is, after graduation, we made a promise to keep in touch, but our busy lives made it hard. This means we promised to continue to communicate, to talk after we graduated, but we were very busy, so it was difficult to keep in touch. And number 5, while waiting for their flight, they decided to something by playing games on their smartphones. What is your answer? All right, my answer for this is, while waiting for their flight, they decided to kill time by playing games on their smartphone. That means they have some time before the flight will leave. So they have to use that time. They have to fill that time. So they decided to play games on their smartphone to use that time, to kill time. Okay, so how did you do? Did you get all 5 of those right? If not, don't worry, just rewatch the active part and listen and read carefully and try again. In today's lesson, we are going over some intermediate and advanced vocabulary. So this is very important for you to remember. If you can remember these words, these phrases, you will speak more fluently. And if you liked today's lesson, if you think your English will improve because of these vocabulary words, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. I'm always trying to post a lot of videos, so make sure you check out all the new ones I have coming out. But I have over hundreds of videos that I've already made, so make sure you check out those videos as well. If this was your first time to watch my collocation vocabulary lesson, I have many of these lessons already on my channel, so check those out and build up your vocabulary. If you've joined me before, also check out those lessons. It's always good to review and test yourself to see if you remember what all of the vocabulary words mean. All right, until the next lesson. See ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we practiced 5 collocation vocabulary phrases. We practice intermediate to advanced vocabulary, and these words will help you speak more fluently. If you like today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to share this video with anyone you know who is studying English. Until the next lesson, see ya.